Like and subscribe.
Of hurting each other, I pulled up to Edmonton and met up with Farron, an anti-knife crime activist and vigilante superhero who runs a knife amnesty program where he meets up with knife owners, allowing them to anonymously turn their knives in, avoid criminal charges for possessing them in the first place, all while taking knives off the streets.
Young people see me as a place of hope and a place of relief where I'm able to take their weapons with no consequences. It's anonymous. I'll then dispose of them through the police, or we're going to start actually processing them ourselves and melting them down into other objects out of stainless steel that could be used for the bettering of young people in the community. Like, the main aim is if we can transform these young children's mental thinking, then hopefully that should transition to positive actions.
And how many knives would you say you've retrieved from the youth the time you've been doing this?
Just under 5,000 right now.
Whoa.
Yeah, there's a lot.
We work strategically with FAS and different organisations. When FAS take the weapons off them, sometimes they need more longer term support, and it's how we work with them afterwards to stop them from going back into the gangs or stop back from taking knives.
When I say knives, we're not talking about kitchen knives, yeah?
What are we talking about?
So come along and you find out.
Are these blades? Swords right here? Oh,
Whoa.
This is what FAS got just yesterday.
what?
Yeah. Mate, all you got to do is look at the news, they're going to see that people's been getting nearly decapitated with machetes.
Yo. Oh, whoa.
Yeah. I thought it was nothing as well until I saw
What is
the
that?
end of it.
That could do some damage.
See what I'm saying? Like, people just start making stuff like this out of wood.
I mean, we're getting creative here. This is like Viking-esque. The serrated edges look brutal.
Brutal, isn't it? But
I mean, that's just like intended to inflict pain.
look at this steel. It looks like proper hardened steel.
Yo.
Yeah.
This is cool. I mean,
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. At this point, I would rather get shot. 'Cause that doesn't look like that doesn't look as survivable. I'm not gonna lie. I'd rather take a 30 cal than that, bro.
all right.
Hold on, put it apart.
Whoa, this is crazy. I mean, this looks casual. You could be chilling, you'd be like, looks like a little bamboo stick. Yo. I mean, would this even hurt someone?
Put it hurt yourself.
Yeah, I guess if it hit you, it's just a goofy at a certain point. When people typically hand these in, are they like, you know, I made a mistake, I shouldn't have had this knife,
There's
I
so
need to
many
get
different reasons, and
Damn, this would do some damage. Are people typically hiding them in their pants?
they hide them in the bottom of their shoe underneath the inner soles. They hide them in bushes and stuff like that.
You think you've been given blades that are murder weapons?
If someone told me they've hurt someone with a weapon, I'd never take it. Like, I'm not here to facilitate murders.
Sure.
And be an alibi to someone.
I didn't even think about that.
I've done a collection where I handed in 130 weapons, and they blood tested every single weapon, and there weren't one bit of blood in it. I believe that if someone done something with a weapon, they wouldn't wait around for me to collect it. They could just dispose of it themselves. You know what I mean?
And what got you into this?
I've been in a situation where I've been stabbed on 2 separate occasions. In it, I got a total of 18 stab wounds.
Brass
Damn.
knuckles, yeah.
Yeah, that's everything in there. Even got a taser in there somewhere. This is how it would be
Oh,
if I
whoa.
sent someone. So basically, I put
Damn.
this inside of this. You see it's got my address on it to this building already. They put the knife in there, and then they use this prepaid package and send it straight back to me.
Oh, the little pods.
I'm sure that we got another one of these in there. We saw one of them.
Oh, that thing's sick. That's the problem. These things do look cool. They attract me visually. Oh, yo, damn.
Homemade
Triple
stuff.
nunchucks? So you have these emergency bleed control kits. What are
Yes.
those?
So basically, this is another thing that we work on. In this is going to have things that can basically stem large bleeding. We've got the faux blanket, so if you lose too much blood and you're going to shock, this will keep you warm. We then got the tourniquet that would be used to stem bleeding. You put this 4 inches over the wound, not too tight, not too loose, and that will stop excessive blood loss. Then we've got the open vented chest seals. That's something that if you get any stab wounds in the chest area, you have to put this on, and it will stop air from going into the body and basically collapsing the lung or causing more problems.
And do you think this should be standard issue for people these days?
You know what the thing is about it, right?
What?
There's first responders, and a lot of people see first responders as the emergency services, but you need to think about it. A young group of children walking home from school, who's really the first respondent? The friend that's seen it happening. And if their friends have got the right knowledge or the right equipment to stop bleeding, because usually if you get hit somewhere in the, like if you get stabbed in your artery, you can bleed out in minutes. Tyler, you know what it is when you get stabbed?
Tell me.
Your adrenaline's rushing, and you don't even realize you got stabbed because it feels like you're getting punched. Where I really noticed it was a bit weird was, you know when you bleed, you can feel the blood trickling on you, down your body. But when I touched my neck, there was no blood on my hand.
Is that what you got stabbed?
I got stabbed in my neck, my head, my chest, my back, my bum. 18 times. I got stabbed 9 times once, then 9 times the next
You
time.
got stabbed in your bum? Why? Why? Bro.
It goes all the way down there, across my,
Holy shit. That looks painful.
yeah, across my clavicle bone.
I mean, it healed quite well.
But when I touched it, there was no blood coming, but I could feel the blood dripping, but I was bleeding inside. So it's forming a hematoma. I lost 40% of my blood though. They put me into induced coma. A day into the coma, I jumped out of my induced coma and I grabbed the nurse by the hair, started pulling my wires out because obviously I was in shock. My body's fighting from shock, do you know what I mean? So they basically shot now and again. Then I got up, man, I had a tube out my neck, tube in my arm, drip in my other arm, tube in my foot, I had the catheter in, and there I was just like, f you, man. But my main problem was like, it gave me nerve damage. So I had a lot to work back from. It's like a big shock. Like when I got stabbed, it's like a big blur of white, it went ching, and I just heard a big ringing noise like that, and I couldn't understand what happened. Like out of the 5 nerves that control your neck and your arm and all that, 4 of them got cut straight through, the 5th one got severed. The guy stabbed me once, stabbed me twice. But the second stab in my neck, my arms went down, bang like that. I was trying to fight him off, and he just kept stabbing me, and then I fell on the floor. And I was like, I remember thinking, f***.
I'm dead.
I was like, I've never lost a fight before, what the f*** just happened? I was like, damn, man. All I thought in my head, I got defeated. And then after that, it's like, he started to go one way, I started to crawl off like that. I was crawling off, I was like, and I said,
Wait. Did they just use AI for that?
I started to crawl.
Yeah, that's AI. Look at them. AI is terrible, bro. Look at that. Why can't AI, bro? You look like Franklin Saint. I don't know why that's so funny to me.
Crawled off like that. I was crawling off, I was like, and I said to me, bastard. And then he come back to me again, and I was crawling off, I was like, oh, me. Then he stabbed me in my spine, just in front of my spine, and stabbed me on the bottom of my bum again. I was like, man. And after that, the police come in it. I'm trying to be normal now, do you get me? I'm not trying to get arrested. They've come up to me, they're like, oh, we heard there's been a fight, what's going on? I said, nothing, man. I said, I'm good. No, nothing's going on. And she's chatting to me. But these times, I'm starting to fade now. I've just been stabbed 9 times in it. So I'm just like, she's like, you're right? I'm like, yeah, I'm cool. I'm all right, man. I said, what's wrong? I said, oh, I'm tired, I've been jogging. But these times, I'm in the process of losing all my blood, do you get me?
Yeah, you're dying.
And then she's like, cold red, multiple stab wounds, bro. Literally, I look down, my top's just going like that. It's just getting redder. My neck's redder. My hair was hanging on my shoulder. I just remember getting rushed to the hospital. I just remember saying to him, like, why ain't my arm working? And he just said to me, like, our main thing is to stop your bleeding right now. Do you get me? I lost so much blood. And after that, yeah, man, just literally the road to recovery. It went from anger, revenge, and I think that's why I've just got such a fight against knife crime. I feel like every single day I take a knife off someone, I feel like I'm getting my bit back at knife crime for what happened to me, do you know?
Like and subscribe.